Ooh, baby. Can people hear? Ooh. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. Yeah, fuck off. Let's make sure people can hear me first. I think they can. Do I look okay? I look like I'm ready for bed. I am ready for bed. Fuck off. Fuck off. People risky. I'm live. I don't know if they can hear the music. Alright, yeah, we can. We can. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Dope. 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 What's going on, everybody? Maple Rooski back here, and I'm a little buzzed. Fairly buzzed. Fairly buzzed. Just came from a work party kind of deal. And, well, I am lucky enough to be good enough for a beer, which is this beer right here, which is part of the 2021 Beer Advent Calendar series, which is awesome because this is, I think, my third or fourth year with the Craft Beer Advent Calendar, and oh, baby, we're just getting better and better. Today, December 1st, we have an APA, American Pale Ale, from Brickstone Brewery out of Bourbonnais, Illinois, coming in at 6.25% alcohols by volume and a 45 IBU short can, which is really cool because it has the black can top with the black tab. This black can and black tab is, oh my god, that's fucking awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. Let's have a chat. Let's have a chill. I got a nondescript pinty pint glassy right here. Let's see what we got. Am I chilling you the whole time? Am I pouring it all? I think I'm pouring it all. Boys and girls, I'm pouring it all. Ooh, big head. We'll let that settle down. I'll throw a beer in the fridge. Give me a sec. Listen to some tunes. Alright. I'm back. First, a bit of a pour. Ooh, looking fan. Ooh, okay, get me a focus. There we go. Looking fantabulous. Let's take a look at this beer. Ooh, a little bit darker on the camera side of things. This is a very basic YouTube live stream. I haven't figured it out a little bit more professionally done, but that's all right. Looking at the beer, nice golden color to it, nice white head on top, big head on top. Not super hazy, but just the right amount for an American Pale Ale. Let's dive in on the nose. Grapefruity, nice piney, a little bit of a nice citrusy zest coming out of it. A little bit of orange. Yeah, very citrus forward piney. Smells like a solid American Pale Ale. When I think of like American made Pale Ales, not Canadian made APAs, but American craft beer, especially on the Pale Ale side of things, IPAs. They do have this note to them, and it's very hard to describe. It's more citrus forward. It's way more citrus forward than their Canadian counterparts. Canadian counterparts have a bit more of a semi-dank, a little dry, a little bit more sweetness to them. This has that American feel. It's like the difference between Canadian and American cigarettes. There's such a subtle difference to the non-smokers out in the world, but if you're taking a Canadian smoker and you're giving them an American cigarette, they will know 100%. There is a slight difference, but so recognizable to somebody in the industry or just in the product range, and then that sort of hobby per se. Smells good. Let's dive in. Right off the bat, fruity, stone fruit, strawberries, orange citrus, burnt orange, clean, dry, quick hitting flavor. Starts out really nice, a little bit of piney, a little bit of a grapefruit and orange citrus, moving into more of those tropical notes, and even just like red berry notes, and then finishing so quick, so clean. Keep on drinking. Cheers, everybody. Purposely edited. Just keep on drinking. Excuse me. Yeah, right up front. Piney, citrusy, grapefruit, orange candies. Yeah, orange candies. Moving into a bit of a red berry mixture. Touch of mango going on in here. Quite enjoyable. Indeed. Quite enjoyable indeed. Quite enjoyable indeed. That's really nice. But the one thing that I really love about American pale ales, IPAs, anything that's a bitter forward sort of beer is that aroma. And it's the only kind of aroma I've been getting off of American beers of this kind of stature. One thing that kind of boggles my mind, though, yeah, it's an APA, it's American Pale Ale, but it's coming in at 6.25%, very specific, 6.25. And here in Canada, or at least here in Ontario, once you're hitting that 6% mark, 6.5 maybe, you're pushing more to that IPA territory. A 6.25% pale ale is pushing the boundaries, in my humble opinion. But it's damn good. It does not go down like a 6.25% beer. But what just doing a quick Snapchat. What's going on? Anybody who's awake and who wants to hop in a little bit of a live stream? We're doing some APA from Brickstone Brewery. Come on down to YouTube. Maple Ruski. Let's go, baby. Will I get a viewer? Who the fuck knows? Will I have fun? Fuck yeah, well. Fuck yeah, well, I'm already buzzing. Now, I guess what I'm going to talk about, I don't even know, because this beer is a big beer and it's very quick to go through reviews and whatnot, but I'm 9 minutes in, almost 9.5 minutes in. Holy shit, this beer should be done by now. Came back from a work thing, a little send off for our hospitality manager. She quit, or she didn't quit. She's moving on to bigger and better things. Awesome person indeed. So that's why I'm buzzing. That's why I got a lot of fucking energy before I crash for the work day tomorrow. But thankfully tomorrow, Brewmaster gave us gave us a later start time tomorrow, which is absolutely awesome. So we're drinking, chilling, having a beer, listening to some tunes. I want to know how this turns out in the end, because I have to revisit. I've never done it with tunes in the background, and I want to see how those tunes work out in this sort of format. Also, I got to work on the OBS Streamlabs side of things. Ooh, a little bit of red apple skin coming up there. Stone fruit and maybe a touch of pear popping through. That's actually fucking really good. Jesus. Let's talk about the can. Brickstone Brewery. It's backwards on the camera, but that's alright. Proudly brewed and canned in Bourbonnais, calling it Bourbonnais, Illinois. Excuse me. 6.25%, 45 IBUs. I say bright citrus notes. Excuse me. Nice, crisp, and clean. 12 ounces, packaged on August 18th, 2021. With Dog's birthday. Gus's birthday. This guy. This fantabulous motherfucker right here. He has since passed. But nice coincidence. Nice coincidence indeed. No description on this beer, just a government warning. Surgeon General, women who are pregnant shouldn't drink. Don't drink and drive, blah, blah, blah. We all know it, but people still seem to not realize it. On Untappd, we'll get there in a sec. But on the website, brickstonebrewery.com, go to the beer section and we'll find Brickstone APA, American Pale Ale. Description reads, with humble beginnings in our original 5-barrel brew house, our undeniably drinkable APA is brewed with Citra, Centennial, and Amarillo. Like most, 100%. For hints of citrus, low bitterness, and a nice clean finish. Beautiful. Hops that are used are Amarillo, Citra, Centennial. Malts are Turo, Crystal Light, and Crystal Munich. Very, very nice. Availability is in 1/6 barrel BBL barrel and half barrel and 12-ounce cans. You know how any of my Canadian viewers watching right now, we have Celsius and we have miles and we have milliliters and liters. The Americans have barrels, and our equivalent is hectoliters. Canadians use hectoliters. Americans use barrels, which is a weird thing because every time I go from brew BBL to regular oil barrel conversion, it's always a little different. Well, they got the 12-ounce cans, which is a solid 355, 341, somewhere around there. Also got 2 scales. I want to bring this in when I do these live streams more and much more better. We got bitterness of 50-50 ratio and maltiness of being about a let's say 60% malty over bitter. That doesn't make sense. How do you have bitterness 50-50 and maltiness 60/40? Shouldn't it then be 60 malty, 40 bitter? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man. Either way, though, a solid pint. Over on Untappd, APA from Brickstone Brewery has been given a 3.8 on the money. On the money. That's out of, four shy of 23,000 ratings. 23,000 ratings for this particular brew. That is fantastic. I wish I saw more Canadian brews getting those higher ratings on Untapped. But one has to do with population, but also two because interprovincial beer laws are fucked. It is so hard for a brewery in one province to get their beer sent to another province. And that is such a shame. That is an entire shame. I totally understand country to country beer products, but province to province or state to state, wherever you are your beer laws that fucked where you can't get a beer from one state or province to the next as easily as you should? Because that's a crying shame. That's a fucking shame. Either way, this is a solid beer. A solid pint, indeed. Those red apple skins, a little bit of pear and stone fruit coming in right at the back, and that lingering flavor with just enough of bitterness. That's a fine beer. That is a fine beer indeed. Kind of bummed. It only comes in a short can. 355, 12 ounce. Fucking bullshit. You know, the tall boys. Look at this. Look at this. I gotta tread lightly here, right? Come on. Just put it in the big cans. Whoever says go to short cans, you can tell them not. Walk on by. Take a hike. I get the small cans for your macros. You wanna crush a couple. Totally cool. Totally cool. But just because you put a 6.25%, I understand for the craft beer advent calendar, you want to make it a little bit smaller for transportation and whatnot. That's totally fine. But if you're pushing out small cans as your regular size for beer, then again, I don't know the price for this beer. I should probably figure out the price for this particular brew. Do they have a bottle store? Here we go. Barware, gear, glass, kegs. Let's see, they got a tap handle. That's a pretty badass tap handle. Bunch of teas. Screamer can glass is okay. Beer kit. Do they just have cans on sale? They do. Let's go double secret. Oh, dark secret double oak Woodford. What's that in Woodford barrels? Ooh, 21 months. Ooh. Dark secret double oak Woodford. Holy shit! Why do American beers seem so much cooler than Canadian beers? I'm gonna tell you one thing. Why? Because we don't get them here. If I saw Canadian beer art, when I wasn't in Canada, yeah, I'd be really fucking down with it. But damn, some of this art though their artwork is fucking cool. It's a little busy in person, not gonna lie, it's a little busy. But I kinda dig it. It's quite nice. It's quite nice indeed. Yeah. Grapefruit, orange, citrus right up front, a little bit of pine in the background. Moving into a slightly mango, maybe touch of guava sort of deal going in the middle. And then finishing on red apple skins, stone fruit, and pears with a ever so slightly lingering bitterness. That is a damn good beer. And at 6.25%. That's my only gripe with this beer. It's 6.25, which is totally cool if you're just drinking one. But if you're drinking one out of a short can, you're not just drinking one. You're drinking at least three. Because you're not getting that same kind of oomph. But if these were packaged in 473, or for my American friends and brethren, 16-ounce cans, you would get a lot more bang for your buck, in my opinion. Then again, haven't found a price for this beer, knowing the States probably slightly cheaper than a Canadian variety, or an Ontario beer variety. But if I was to guess the cost of this can based off of what you would get in a 473 ml for this kind of stature of beer, I would say about 3.25. Beautiful flavor. It's a mainstay though. I would say anywhere from $3.35 to $3.50 if this beer came in a 473 ml can or a 16-ounce can. $3.35 to $3.50, top end $3.75. But as it stands as a short can, $3. $3 top end. $2.80. $3 top end. 100% for the short can here. Brickstone American Pale Ale. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Either way, I'm gonna finish my sip. We're going on. We're just over 22 minutes. It's 11:42. We're gonna wrap it up. Gotta relax for a minute. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it wasn't the most professional, being this little drunk and tipsy, but hopefully tomorrow might be a little bit better. Tomorrow might be a little bit less worse. Who the fuck knows? We'll figure it out. It's a journey. It's a journey. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, cheers in the final sip. Have a good night. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.